All right, so let's continue through the example really quickly. Now, we're looking at their data, okay? So they have to share the data that they collected within their IA. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Yes, perfect. So they collected their data and they're sharing that data. Then, okay, you see that there's multiple ways that they've collected data. They have to analyze it. So an analysis usually comes in the form of a graph, okay? A graph with line of best fit, and perhaps some data analysis calculations as well. So when we analyze the data, we're looking at something like this, a way to compare. Then from there, we can write out, so we should write out some information about our analysis conclusion, what it all means. So we have to take the data. We can't just leave it in a data table. We have to discuss it and say what we think it means, say what it is, and then draw some conclusions from there. So what are the trends that we actually see within the data? Perfect. And then this person's doing their evaluation of their project. All right, so I'm just going to post it so you can read through the example as well. This is just a good one to get an idea of the depth of information. Again, this person got a 7, so 7's pretty darn good. Then solution, okay, how can we use this in order to come up with some sort of solution in the future? They included their word count, so their word count is maxed out. So they're at 2250. Again, this was, I think, 28 points out of 30. So that's a strong grade. And if you're just scan it. I want you to look at the number of graphs, data tables. Okay, they even included images. This person did a really thorough and complete job just to make sure that they got the grade that they wanted. So take a look at this as a solid example of an IA. And then I am going to post a few resources looking at the IA, and you can do this part in class. So thinking about the IA, all right, thinking about what it is that you will need to do in order to accomplish the IA information. And you have plenty of time. I'm also going to post some notes and background information for 4.1, as well as a little bit of background information about the investigation that we will be doing, because we're going to be looking at food production, water and food production systems. And to look at our, model IA, we are going to be looking at pollution. Okay, so water pollution and how that creates these dead zones, okay, through this process of eutrophication. So I'm going to post some information about that so you can start really getting ready so that when we get to class the next day, we can jump into what our lab is and collect our data. All right, have a good day. Please read through these examples, okay, and take this part really seriously because this is going to be quite a bit of work, okay? All right. Don't forget, turn in your essay to my mailbox. There's no excuse for it not to be there. All right. Have a good day.